Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Abby with Abby Reviews, and this is going to be my review and recap of the Boulay Brothers Dragula Season 4, Episode 1. It's called Horror Icons Reimagined. Now, I've been waiting for this. I'm really mad that I have Shudder through my Amazon Prime, but it's not available there right now. So I had to do a free trial of Shudder on the web in order to get to this episode so I could get to this review and get it out. I'm in my feelings about it, but that's neither here nor there. I'm going to keep checking to see if I have to continue to pay for this. I will if I have to, but I mean, I already paid for Shudder through my Prime Video, so why is it not available? Neither here nor there. Let's jump into the episode. Let's meet the monsters. I still don't understand why J. Jolie is here, but hopefully it will become clear. Before we start this, let me preface this by saying, yes, I am eating while I'm watching this. So copious chewing noises may or may not happen during this review. I love y'all. Y'all just gonna have to. I also may come back and have glasses on because I'm an old lady and I can't see. Again, just go with me. All right, y'all. Let's jump into this, shall we? Child, this beginning. Oh, God. So they went through this whole hands, bait, tail. You win or you die situation over the two witches of Salmon. They threw a pageant. You do your skills and you either win the whole thing or you die. Then you flash forward to this. Then we go to this suburban house and they got these Dracula masks. It was Dracula birch mask. And then they put the mask on and the son stabbed, I guess, the daddy. And then the little girl was upstairs watching TikToks. And then she put the mask on and then she grabbed some scissors. And then she walked out of the house. And then I'm so confused about what's happening. I'm confused. But the vignettes are normally, they piece it together throughout the season at the beginning of every episode. So I'm assuming this is the first act of the vignettes for this season. I'm here for it. I'm listening. I'm listening. Okay, so the girls start to arrive at, I don't know, this looks like an abandoned building. They're getting dropped off one by one. It's kind of like a haunted warehouse situation where they come in, somebody pops out to scare them. So I can't, because my fight or flight response tend to be fight. So you can't just pop out at me randomly because I'm the kind of person to be like, pow, 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 and punch you in your face. So this would never work for me. But everybody goes into, it looks like this little cantina. All of the queens are starting to arrive. The claws are already out. J. Jolie, they looking at her crazy like, did you get lost? Why are you here? Like, they legit was like, why are you here? Because I'm trying to win $100,000, bitch. What you mean? Why are you here? Like, okay, but that's just, okay. And then the AFAB queen, they looking at her like, oh, who's this bitch? And why are you, you're a girl? Like, what are you doing here? And she's like, but I'm a bad bitch, so get into my drag. And then the formaldehyde comes in and giving her fever because she wears masks. She's like, I'm the mask queen. And Mary Cherry was like, you know, that's cool and all, but that's not what Dragula is about. They had a whole mask queen on season 2, 3. Was it one? It was the one with bitch pudding, so I think it's 2. Baby, don't do that. Don't do that. Give her a chance. She's not the first to come on the show to wear masks. She will not be the last. Let her express her drag. All drag is valid. That is what J. Jolie, kumbaya, let me hold your hand, is saying as well. So it be's what it is. Now, nobody knows exactly what's going on or why they're there. Wait a damn minute. So they're trying to figure out what the hell's going on, The lights go out, there's laughter, and then the screen lights up, and it's the Boulay brothers. Now, they are saying, welcome, you've almost made it to the competition, blah, 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 blah. This is our biggest grand championship. It's $100,000. You got a 1 in 10 chance. However, there's a maze. You have to get to the other side of the maze. If you don't make it to the other side of the maze, you're eliminated from the competition. If you get to the other side of the maze, welcome to the competition, and you get your first maxi challenge. So now I got to be Christopher Columbus in this bitch. I know the trick to a maze. Put your hand on the wall so you don't get lost in that son bitch, and then make your way out. But we gonna... Child. Before they get started, not sending a white person first because they tend to survive these situations. I know you motherfucking lying to me. I know you lying to me. Child. So they go walk into this room. It looks like these gauges and stuff are on these windowless little rooms. So they put everybody in like a locker type thing where it's the little window where they're looking out. And then they close and lock the doors. And then they talk about launching. All of a sudden, these lights start starting, and there's noises, and then it, like the bottom dropped out, and everybody fell out the bottom of the box laid back down, and then everybody just fell out. I would lose so hard. I am such a scary. I would lose so hard. I would lose so hard. We didn't get to the maze part. Like this part, panic attack. Whew. Okay, so they're going around in this maze. Things are jumping out of them from bunk beds and all kinds of shit. And they go around this corner, and there's a person there, and he says, they kneel down in front of like this retaining wall thing. And so they're like, what the hell's going on? And then all of a sudden, these car headlights light up at the end of the thing. And they're like, what the fuck is going on? And the car comes, go whoosh, and it stops right. And it's so much force, it blows their hair back, whoosh. And so, like, what the hell? And then Sigourney Weaver is such, she says, I don't know if this is a woman thing or a mom thing, but she totally did the arm out in front. When the car started coming towards she did the car out in front of the person next to her. It's such a mom. It's so cute. Oh my God. But this is a lot. I don't think anybody's going to get left behind. There's 10 people. I don't think anybody's going to get left behind in this little haunted situation and circumstance. But it's real cute. Okay. So everybody made it through the maze. Congratulations. You passed the first fear. Is it called the Fear Fest or Fright Feast? I don't remember. You made it through the first mini thing. Through the maze. Y'all in. So they get the first challenge, which is the horror icon reimagine. They're supposed to take a horror icon and reimagine their look from the floor up. However, they don't want them to cosplay that person, but they do want to be able to recognize the horror icon that you've chosen. They want you to be someone and reimagine their looks, but don't fuck it up so much that we don't recognize that's who you are. The winner gets $1,000 in high heels from Fierce Queen Heels, I think is the name of the company. And the bottom two will be up for Extermination. Now, they say we gonna send y'all to the mansion, and y'all got a few days to get your look together before the first. So now are they staying in the mansion? Are we gonna get the time between the 3 days in between challenge issue and floor show where they're interacting, they're building their looks and everything? Do we get to see all of that? See, I have a bunch of questions. I'm watching it in real time. Those who know me, I'm watching it in real time, and then I stop and talk, and then I stop and talk. So I have so many questions. Are they staying in the mansion like a Big Brother kind of situation? I'm confused. Let's see what happens. All right, can we discuss Miss Liza Zavaleta? I'm 100% sure that I'm not pronouncing that correct, and baby, it's charged to my head and not my heart. So you're gonna be the bitch of the season. First of all, you came at First, you came at one queen cockeyed and crazy because she just got in the room and didn't immediately acknowledge you or say hello. So you decided to force yourself into the hold on, bitch. Wait, can I say hello first before you? Okay, cool. Then one of the queens, Astrid, during the little car rushing at you thing, she's the one that's going to Beaver, put her arm in front of. She has PTSD because she was in a horrible car accident. I'm sorry, I'm using girl pronouns. My bad. And not to be disrespectful of your pronouns. But he was like, yeah, and La Savetta was like, well, you came to Drag Race to conquer your fear, so you knew what you was signed up for. Don't do that. Why are you being rude? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, your personality right now is mad off-putting. It's not cute at all, beloved. We don't like that. Okay, so maybe I'm having second thoughts about damn near everybody. So you all a bunch of bitches? Is that what is happening here? Y'all all just a bunch of mean, catty, rude bitches. I know this is Dragula and you monster. Rawr, I get. But y'all all a bunch of rude, mean, catty bitches to each other. That's what. So nobody's gonna be a decent human being in this whole situation. Okay. Well, all right. Okay, can I just say, though, one of the elements that I love about Dragula is that they really talk to them about how they build their looks and all of the things that go into putting their looks together. And it's not necessarily, even though that is an element of them painting their faces, but it's also them building gloves in the outfit and putting eyeballs on it and using latex and all those that is a completely other skill set. It's not a skill set that I possess, but I respect that skill set because it's something that I cannot do. And then building their outfits out of nothing into these grandiose ideas that they had in their head that they've drawn down. The artistry is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see these looks and see who turns it out. Listen, we're here for it. Also, this season in their boudoir workroom is giving very much Project Runway upgrade. I'm not mad at that either. Okay, it's floor show day. So main show day, everybody is getting ready. They're beating their faces. They're getting their costumes together. They're in the beginning stages. They're having little conversations here and there. The cisgendered and transgendered woman have a conversation. I can't remember nobody's names right now, so please charge it to my head, not my heart. I'm an old lady. I'll get it. I'm gonna get everybody's names eventually. Sigourney Weaver and Bitter Betty. I told you. Sigourney Weaver is the cisgendered woman, and Bitter Betty is the transgendered woman, and they have a conversation about the struggles of being women in this drag world and how neither are accepted even though they've been here the whole time. And they sometimes get looked down upon and get the short end of the stick, and they form a little bond of sisterhood. And then the alarm goes off. Talk about competitors. It's time for the main floor. Nobody is ready. When I say people, half their faces are done. Like Mary Cherry had like a red lip and maybe a little bit of eyeshadow on. No foundation. No nothing. And they are panicked at this point. Why y'all do that to them people? Why y'all do that? Because you know when they come on stage they're gonna be completely done. So why would you do that to them? Don't do that. That's so rude. Okay, so before the flow show begins, and while I can still remember the people's names, so the judges is Arthur Tannereve Derv. I'm 1000% sure that I am not pronouncing that correctly, as well as Mr. Stein. I think his first name is Harry. Sorry about that. Clearly, I'm thirsty. Harry Stein, who is the director of Jawbreaker, and he's also been a judge several different times before. So those are our judges for the week. Let's get into this floor show. Now, before we do this, I am not going to do this like I do normally do my Drag Race reviews where I show the looks, because I'm not sure how Shudder and the Boulet brothers feel about that. And so I don't want to get a copyright strike or a copyright claim for showing anything that I'm not supposed to show. I will try and describe what each person has on when they come out. So once they come out and I get a good look at their outfit, I'll tell you who their horror icon is and try and give you a description. But I won't be showing any pictures because I don't want no smoke. Okay? Oh, everybody in all hearts and minds are clear? Cool. Let's jump into the floor. Okay, so first up is Hoso Teratoma, who is doing the other mother from Coraline. Now, I don't think I've seen Coraline, so I think I may have to watch it this weekend so I can get the reference. But she has this beautiful mermaid gown. It's black and white polka dots with buttons all over it, and her eye looks crazy, and she has little bug legs hanging off her. It's amazing. Like, I don't know the reference, so I can only go by the visual that I'm getting. You can see the workmanship listen, she ate it up. She understood the assignment. She did that. Yes. Okay, so next up is J. Jolie. I'm not sure, but I think, because it doesn't say who her icon is, but I don't remember her saying it when she was. I'm going to tell you who I think her icon is, and when we get to the judgment, if they talk to her about it, I will see if I was right. But she looks to me to be one of the witches from Hocus Pocus, the one that was played by Jessica, the one from Sex and the City. What's that girl's name? Jessica something. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Her witch from Hocus Pocus. That's who she looks like. I'm not exactly sure if that's her reference, but that's what it looks like to me. Next up is Saint, who is giving us Texas Chainsaw Massacre. If Texas Chainsaw Massacre murderer was a bad bitch. That's what that looks like to me. Like, just let your imagination go there. Like, if it wasn't a big fat white dude, but a baddie with a BBL doing, again I say, baddie bitch, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Put those together and that's what Saint is. Next up is Astrid, who was doing the alien from Aliens with the Sigourney Weaver movie, Aliens. There is a lot of work that went into this particular showpiece. You can't tell me, because I want to turn this around so bad so y'all can see it, because I don't have the words to do this justice, but you immediately get the reference. You immediately get the reference of what this is with the tail and everything. Like, I want to know, is that face mask going to open up and another little face is going to pop out? Before we get to the next person, I have no idea who Sigourney Weaver's reference is or was supposed to be. But that bitch had her titties out. Daughter had all of her titties out with some little pasties and tassels and had them both swinging in opposite directions. Child, baby. Baby child. I still don't know who her reference is or who she was supposed to be referencing or what it was supposed to be. And they didn't show a picture of. I hope that she gets in judgment so we can figure out who her reference is, or she says who the reference is, because I have no clue. None. Mary Cherry, I would just like to say you ain't shit for that. Not the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. I'm gonna take the chance. Y'all, did y'all see this shit? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Not the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Okay, when I think horror icons, I don't think of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. When he don't be on my list of horror icons. So I like this originality. Like nobody would think of this. I like where your mind is going. Okay, daughter. Listen, I'm here for it. I don't know how the Boulay brothers is gonna like it, but I'm here. I personally am here for it. Laza, because that's what I'm gonna call you from now, because I can't pronounce the whole of that last part of your name. Laza. I don't know who your reference is. I know you said it, but I can't remember it right now. I'm an old lady charged to my head, not my heart. And I know you are a rude and mean, and your personality is a little off-putting. But bitch, you did this. This is disgusting. This is horrible. This is something out of somebody's night. It's the variety, the range for me. How you go from Stay Puft Marshmallow Man to this horror show that Laza has got going on, one right after the other. Like you went from to that's literally what my face looked like when baby Laza. I don't mean not. We gonna have to get to your personality, but this bitch, this work that you're putting on the stage, Miss Mamas. Alright. Okay, so formaldehyde has come out as her reference was Saw, Billy the Saw doll with the swirls on the face, reimagined as a nurse with all of these needles and blood and stuff sticking out. Baby, listen, I just saw a spiral from the Book of Saw. Baby, listen, that she ate formaldehyde. You did that, daughter. You understood the assignment and ate with no crumbs left. Come on now. Next up is Coco Kane. Coco Kane's reference was Morticia Addams. When I say this bitch is beautiful, this bitch is beautiful. If Morticia Addams was a black, beautiful Barbie with some long butt length braids, bitch. Oh, bitch. This is gorgeous. Listen, again, I say the variety. So you went from the horror freak show of formaldehyde with that crazy Saw mask on to this Coco Kane. Look, bitch, you absolutely did that. You did. Eat it up, bitch. You look good. And you can tell I have a pretty aesthetic that I like. Bitch, you did it. Okay, so Bitter Betty's reference was Elvira. She looks like Elvira. I know they want to be able to recognize who your horror icon is while reimagining them an updated version, but it doesn't look updated. It just looks like regular Elvira. So I don't know. She may have missed the assignment. We gonna have to grade on a curve or something. I don't know. This is not it. My personal opinion. This is very. She didn't do much with this. She didn't do. Okay, so the first part of the competition, first part of the judging. Mary Cherry as the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, J. Jolie as the Hocus Pocus Witch, and Saint as Texas Chainsaw Massacre are safe. They get to go back and fight another day. Now we gonna judge the rest of these children. So the top four are Coco Kane, Sigourney Weaver, Astrid, and Hoso Teratoma. So Bitter Betty is the bottom, and she looking stunned because she doesn't understand why. Because you didn't. Okay. All right. Okay. So now I get the. Okay. So apparently Sigourney Weaver's reference was The Bride of Frankenstein. It was the hair. Okay. Got it. All right. That makes sense. So the winner of the challenge, I was saying before, I was rudely cut off. The winner of the challenge is Astrid. for her aliens look. Well deserved, because a lot of work went into that look. She did that. It was really, really good. Everybody else is mad and bitter about it, but you know, it is what it is. Do better next time. Okay, so what we didn't know during Laza's performance is that she had a pump where you're supposed to be pumping blood, and there was an issue. The blood wasn't coming up, and they were sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for the effect, and it was just a mess. So that's why she's in the bottom, not for physically the costume, but her prop of the blood not working, causing the issue and fucking up her performance. Okay, so the bottom two are Laza Valletta and the baby who did. Formaldehyde is the baby's name. Formaldehyde and Laza Valletta are on the bottom, and they're gonna duke it out to see who gets exterminated. Let's jump to this extermination challenge, because they like to do stuff that's gonna freak me out. So let's see. Okay, so the extermination challenge is my worst fear. They're gonna bury them alive. They're gonna imagining one of their most famous. So they're gonna put them 6 feet under, and then release the Kraken in the form of creepy crawlies and whatever you can stand to be down there with for however long you can stand to be down there. It will count towards your getting kicked out or not. So this is where you would lose me. This is definitely where you would lose me. You would lose me at the, oh, we're going to put you in a coffin and bury you alive. Okay, well, I would like to thank you all so much for this opportunity. It has been wonderful. I appreciate everything. Y'all be blessed and have a good